Alright, so here it is. I know I haven't done a video blog in a while, but I've got my Bob Ross shirt on. I'm sporting it, and this is my UFC picks for the next event coming up tonight. I'm posting it about 6 hours before the 6.5 hours before the event's supposed to start, but I can do that. I'm going to go ahead and give you smart money first. Smart money says, these are smart money picks. These aren't my picks. Best odds to win the whole card if you're going straight through: Dan Miller over Matt Horwich, Josh Berkman over Pete Sell, Hermes Franca over Marcus Aurelio, Spencer Fisher over Shannon Gogarty, Rich Clemente, Gray Maynard over Rich Clemente, Sean Shirk over Tyson Griffin, Fabricio Verdum over Junior Dos Santos, Talis Leites over Drew McFedries, Thiago Alves over Josh Koscheck, and Anderson Silva over Patrick Cote. That's smart money. That's not mine. This is the way I'm calling it. I'm calling Matt Horwich over Dan Miller. I've seen Matt Horwich. He's very mechanical. If you get the opportunity to see his fight tonight and you've never seen him before, you're going to notice he fights different than anyone you've seen. You hear that a lot, but it's true in this situation. Very unique individual. Don't think he's all there. I forget who it is. His trainer, which is Matt Lindland, tells a story about how he was coaching Matt Horwich, and Matt Horwich didn't want to hit anybody because he didn't want to hurt them. He's just like that. He's not all there. There's something wrong with him, and I can't put my finger on it. But gotta love the guy. Very charming personality. I'm taking Josh Berkman over Pete Sell. I hate both of these guys. I'd like to see a double knockout in this fight, so we don't have to see either one of them in the UFC again. I'm taking Marcus Aurelio over Hermes Franca. Just think he's going to take it. Hermes Franca has this. Hermes Franca is not. He's been slow to fight the last few times. You haven't seen him around as much. Not so sure about what his game has evolved to, but I've seen Marcus Aurelio. I've seen his game, and I know it's good. Spencer Fisher over Shannon Gogarty. This is this is kind of obvious to me. I don't see it going any other way. Rich Clemente over Gray Maynard. BJ Penn has said Gray Maynard was hard to take down. For BJ Penn to say that, that's pretty big compliments on Gray Maynard's part. On the other hand, Rich Clemente is on a tear, and I see Rich Clemente taking this. I really want to see him being in title contention sometime in the next couple of years. He'll probably have to. I'm guessing we're going to see him fight. I like to blank out. Joe Lazon before then. Let's see. I'm taking Sean Shirk over Tyson Griffin. This is going to go to decision because it's Sean Shirk. That's the way that one's going to go. I got Fabricio Verdum over Junior Dos Santos. Was watching Junior Dos Santos, watching some footage on him. The dude is quick for a heavyweight. And I don't find Fabricio Verdum very entertaining. I think he's whatever. I couldn't care less about watching his fights. But when it comes to the win-loss, Verdum tends to pull out the win. So I just have to go with him on that aspect. Talis Leites versus Drew McFedries. Going with Talis Leites. Drew McFedries is a knockout machine. Talis Leites is smarter than that. Josh Koscheck versus Thiago Alves. This is one that that people are tossing back and forth. It's almost like 50-50 who's going to win. I'm going with Josh Koscheck by decision. I think Josh Koscheck has the better cardio here. Not to say that we've seen poor cardio on the part of Thiago Alves. We really haven't seen a lot of bad on the part of Thiago Alves. The guy is a beast. I really want to see Josh Koscheck versus John Fitch, but that's not going to happen because they both train at the American Kickboxing Association, which is unfortunate because I'd really like to see that fight. When the video comes out, I'll make sure that I see it computer generated. But as of right now, I'm taking Josh Koscheck over Thiago Alves. I'm also saying Josh Koscheck purports that he's going to still be headlining the UFC Fight for the Troops, and I think it's mid to late December 20th for some reason is what's popping into my head. I don't see that happening. I don't see him. I think he's going to be medically suspended beyond that, so I don't see him fighting Yoshida then. Sorry, I love you, Josh, but it's not going to happen. And then, obviously, Anderson Silva over Patrick Cote. For anybody that's taking Patrick Cote on a value bet, I can respect that. You know, if you're placing it on him because Patrick Cote is like at plus 660, I believe, somewhere around there in the betting lines, that's cool. I can't blame you for throwing $20 or whatever on Patrick Cote. More power to you, you know, because if you win, shit, you win a lot. But on the other hand, the people that picked Patrick Cote because they actually think he's going to win, that's not, you know, that's not just taking a chance. That's just stupid. I mean, go ahead and bring up the Sarah St. Pierre 1 situation. I don't care, whatever. You can argue that with me, but I don't really care. I'm not going to pay attention too much. But Patrick Cote is going to lose. And if he doesn't lose, and he actually comes out on top, more power to him. But he's going to lose. There is no coming out on top here. Patrick Cote is going to lose. Lose Patrick Cote. Don't even think about him winning. I kind of feel sorry for the guy because he's going in there and he's going to get his can knocked in. It's Anderson Silva. Sure, call me an Anderson Silva nut hugger or whatever. I tend to think I'm reasonable. I'm a Dana White nut hugger. I'm a Rich Franklin nut hugger. My thoughts on Rich Franklin in every fight, I really try not to bet on Rich Franklin fights because my emotions oversee my logic, and I think that Rich Franklin is going to win every fight that he's in. I can't differentiate reality. But in this situation, I don't like Patrick Cote, and Anderson Silva I'm actually okay with, even though he pounded my boy twice. But Patrick Cote is going to lose. I'd really like to see him win, honestly, because I encourage anybody to beat the guy that wrecked Rich Franklin's face twice. But it's just not going to happen. And Rich Franklin is going to beat Hendo. If you're surprised by me saying that, I don't know why. But anyways, that's me and my worship for today. I might come back later on in the week, then do this more regularly. Again, who knows. Oh, by the way, Uriah Faber has made the statement that he's willing to move up weight classes or down weight classes in order to make super fights. And he's also mentioned that he wants to fight BJ Penn, and that he would like to fight. Obviously, he'd like to rematch Tyson Griffin. And you know what? The bantamweight guy that I can't think of his name right now. Oh, shoot. I always feel like an idiot because I can never remember the guy's name, but then it's always right there. That would be awesome fights that I'd love to see Uriah Faber involved in. If these fights get made, if we get to see some Uriah Faber versus BJ Penn, awesome. I would love to see Uriah Faber pound BJ Penn. Yeah, for all you BJ Penn lovers out there, screw you. I don't like him. Whatever. I'm a Matt Hughes fan. How do you like that? How do you like them cookies? Frickin' A. I hate the fact that everybody hates Matt Hughes because everybody thinks he's a cock. Screw you. Anyways, the last probably minute of this video blog have been nonsense and rambling. So go ahead, screw you. Those are my picks. Bet on them. I went 8 for 11 in UFC 89. So I'm doing pretty good.